Hi guys, Oliver Eaton here and welcome to the Premier League predictions, here for the midweek games and also the upcoming weekend. It is week 33 and we have 11 games to predict in this episode, including some teams playing several times over the next week. We've got a very big week ahead, but we're going to look at your predictions in the comments, and here we are. Some interesting ones there. We've got a couple of correct scores as well. The 2-1 Chelsea there by Alex Richards, bang on there for sure there, and Liverpool Tottenham 2-1 as well. That's pretty good there. Dan Bundy did well as well, but predicted Huddersfield to win. More for him. Thank you for getting them all in. Here is my results then, currently from this past week. 1,340 points so far, so we're doing alright. That means in the Eaton League 3, we're currently still sat in 6th. The less said is better there, but on our way is top there with a good 2,000 lead. He will clinch the title, no doubt. But without further ado, let's get on to my predictions here. 11 here, please put them down in the comments as well. We're going to start with Manchester United versus Wolverhampton Wanderers, and I've gone for a 2-1 again to Wolves. I really do think Man United won't learn from their first match. I think Wolves, they always seem to have the upper hand in these type of games, and yeah, they lost to Burnley, but I think at home with the crowd behind them, I think they could get the goals here to win that game. Watford, Fulham, 2-0 to Watford. Fulham could be relegated this weekend, I believe, or yeah, I think they can be. I think Watford there, they will put the nail in the coffin for them there with a 2-0 win at home here. They were unlucky against Man United with the goal as well. Chelsea, Brighton, 2-0. Still, I predicted this game wrongfully a couple of weeks ago when it was postponed, but I went 2-0 then to Chelsea, and I'm going to stick by that. Brighton will be struggling now, looking right down into the relegation zone abyss, and hopefully they will escape. The new first game in the stadium will be a 1-0 win for Tottenham, as they're at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against Palace, who they're on a good form. They're trying to move away from relegation themselves, but I don't think they'll get the points here, despite their good form there. Manchester City to demolish Cardiff. Cardiff robbed by the normal top 6 bias in terms of refereeing in the league, and Man City I think will get and walk away with the match here with a 5-0 win to aid their title chances. Ooh, strange transition there to Liverpool versus Southampton. I've gone for a 1-0 away win here. I think Liverpool as well, they will keep up. This is the game where they could slip though. Southampton trying to pull away from the relegation zone, and they're currently doing that under Hasenhüttl. Bournemouth, Burnley. I've gone for a 2-1 to Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth, I do write them off quite a lot, and same as Burnley, I have only got them to win once this season, but I think Bournemouth, with the home crowd, I think they'll just pull through in this game with those 2-1. A relegated Huddersfield to actually win this game against Leicester. Leicester, they've doing alright, quite consistent again with Brendan Rodgers. I think that Huddersfield, now they're relegated, no pressures, they'll play with absolute freedom, and I think they'll get the goals in this game. It's a risky prediction, but I've gone there, 2-1. Newcastle Palace, gone for 2-1 to Newcastle. They tend to play well at home, the Newcastle, and they also pulling away from relegation. Palace, again, it'll be interesting if they lose to Tottenham as I predicted. You know, this would be a must-win situation for them as well. It'll be a tough game here. Everton, Arsenal, gone for a 2-1 away win. I think Arsenal will just get it. And again, I do keep writing off Everton. They have come up with some good victories now, but it'll be a tricky game for them, this one, where there normally is a lot of goals in it. So, gone 2-1 to the away team. And Chelsea again against West Ham. I've gone for a 2-0 home win as well. I think Chelsea will have this under control. If they play the way, if they don't, Sarri could be under pressure towards the end of the season. And that concludes this week's predictions. Thank you very much for watching. If you did, you still are. Make sure you do comment down below with all your predictions based on these games, and I'll reflect on them in the next episode. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in around about a week's time. Bye bye.